Hi collective, and I'm back for another reading. Hope everyone is doing well today as we enter the first day of the weekend. Thank you so much for your shares, your likes, your subscriptions. It means the world to me. As you know, we are still trying to grow this channel, so I appreciate the effort you guys are putting in. Okay, that being said, I'm getting a message of something earth-shattering coming in for someone. Now, this could be you, but this could also be your op or opposition, your ops, whatever you want to call it. Something earth-shattering is coming in. It could be coming in during the night. Something crazy is going to happen. This could be whatever it is, it's going to wake someone up out of a dead sleep. Now, this could also be metaphorically speaking. It could also speak of someone receiving some sort of earth-shattering download in a dream state, or while you're laying down, while you are relaxing and allowing all your thoughts from throughout the day to filter out of you, and your mind starts to go blank, which is really important for picking up on specific messages. Okay, now for me personally, I get the downloads that I get when I'm doing activities that take no effort. So if I'm walking on the treadmill, if I am vacuuming my home, activities that allow my mind to just rest is when I get the most important downloads that I need from my spirit team. Okay, so this could be something that you are experiencing, you are going to experience, or something like that. Okay, so again, this could be something, some sort of earth-shattering confirmation coming in and making somebody realize that, oh my gosh, it is, you could have even thought that this was a situation, but you didn't want to think or speak it into existence, but you could be getting a notification from your spirit team that yes, this indeed, in fact, is happening. Somebody could have been trying to slander your name or defame your character. That could be what this is regarding. Okay, so if somebody did that to you, this could have been the door that was opened in order to see the rest of the illegal activities going on by this particular person or group of people. Okay, so if you get what I'm saying, so that their defamation and slander of you, this could be publicly, this may be privately, it all depends on your situation. Okay, but that being said, this is the door, this defamation and slander is the door that was opened to these people's lives in order to have them looked into by the higher ups, the authorities, whatever. Okay, this could have been within a job, so you could have been so this could be in a relationship, this could be at a job or your career, this could be any number of situations, so take it how it resonates for you. Okay, but whatever the situation is, these people brought it on themselves, or this person brought it on themselves. Whatever's happening here, whoever this is happening to very much could control this, but they chose to go the opposite direction. They chose to not listen to their inner voice. They chose to act on something in the 3D. But this is the thing. They're being spiritually watched and spiritually tested. You could be too. We all are. Okay. But this particular energy was being monitored by their spiritual team in the 5D. And this is when this thought went into something more. So they thought it, their spiritual team picked up on it and said, no. This is not something that you should do. And they chose to not pay attention to that sign and they chose to do what they did anyway. Okay? But this is what this defamation and slander is what set all of this in motion for them. Okay? And I'm getting, you know exactly who this is. You know exactly who I'm talking about. And you could have been brought these messages as well from your spirit team. And if you're used to getting messages from your spirit team, you take them very seriously, but you don't take them so seriously until you have proof. What I'm getting is you've received the messages and you've received the proof. These messages could have led you into be suspicious of a certain situation, person, place, thing, whatever, okay? And you know right now, collective, exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So, again, these messages are general, okay? And they're not going to resonate for everyone, but, and that's completely okay. However, this is a very serious situation, and it's become more serious because of the amount of people that have got involved. And I'm picking up this is a family of people. This could be a family and then their related family, step family, or family in-laws, okay, in-laws. So take it how it resonates for you, but this could be a family in which you work with. This may not have to do with you at all. This may just have to do with this energy and what they've done. And the reason it affects you is because you are getting clarification on something that's transpired, okay? I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Because I was going to say something else. But whatever this is that they did, it's earth-shattering for them, okay? This could be something very serious, and there's going to be a ripple effect in this individual's life for what they did. They had the opportunity to come clean about something. They could have reached out to you. Even if you don't know this individual, they could have reached out to you and said, hey, look, XYZ happened, and I was a part of this, and I just want you to know that I was mistaking my family, my friend, whomever was mistaking, and we just want you to know that we're very sorry, but this did in fact transpire, okay? I'm also picking up a bit of someone going over state lines to do something. If you are dealing with a situation that is so stressful and affecting you, trust me when I say your spirit team is aware of this. And whether or not this is come to fruition in the 3D yet or not, it's very much known what's going on in the spiritual realm. Okay? So trust in that. Trust that your spirit team is having your back, okay? Because I know that in the 3D, this can get very scary. We can get a little paranoid and that sort of thing because of the things that we either hear or go through, okay? And all I'm trying to do is reassure whoever this reading is for that this is being handled through the proper channels. I personally would rather be punished in the 3D than in the spiritual realm. So nobody wants to be punished for their actions, and this is why it's really important. If you are a cross watcher and you are spying or doing things from a karmic level by watching this reading, you too could change things around, okay? It's all up to you. It's all up to everybody. My little doggy here. So it's up to everybody. If you want to change things around, you can change things around, okay? You can have a talk with your spirit team. You can admit your faults. You can admit your faults and ask for forgiveness. And you can, even ask for signs of what you can do in order to be forgiven or to move on from the situation. Okay, so it's all up to you whether you are, this reading is for you, or you are cross-watching, if you have negative intentions for the collective, that sort of thing. This is a situation where everyone has the opportunity still at this particular point to do better, to change their ways, to apologize. Okay, because if something, when I say something is being seen in the spiritual realm, this essentially gives you more time in the 3D. Like, again, if you're a karmic cross watcher or whatever, you still have time. This has maybe not made its way to you in the 3D yet, but it's going to. It will catch up with you. So the sooner you handle it, which you still have the option to do spiritually, okay? So all this being said, it's not too late. Okay, if it hasn't manifested into the 3D reality, which we are living in on planet Earth right now, currently, then you still have an opportunity to change. You have an opportunity to ask for forgiveness. Okay, everybody is given this opportunity. Whether you choose to address it or handle it or not is completely up to you. Okay, so, but I am picking up on someone specifically who knows they did something they should not have done. They crossed a line they should not have. Again, whether this is friends, family, co-workers, whatever the situation is, this individual, and if you're watching me and you know that you've done something egregious, you have the opportunity to apologize and do the right thing. So let's go ahead and get into this reading, all right? Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, help me to see what is needed in this read. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to know for their highest good? What does my collective need to hear for their highest good? Okay, I'm going to try to shuffle this big deck this way. All right, this deck will take a second. Okay, we have the last day in the light and the monster within. Y'all, I have chills all over. This monster within is having an internal struggle. This is somebody who wants to improve, and they are really quite seriously worried about unexpected endings, surprise changes, or sudden shifts, leaving them the last day in the light. Now this says her last day in the light. However, this could be his last day in the light. Okay, but whatever the situation is, this person needs to improve on their internal, they need to improve an internal situation within. It's basically just confirming what I just said within the last few minutes, okay? But somebody could be dealing with an unexpected change, a sudden shift, leaving them their last day in the light. I haven't used these cards in a while and I really miss them. Okay. Also, something could have transpired in November maybe November, October 25th and or the 10th or the 25th of the month. Okay, so take it how it resonates. All right, let's keep going. What else does a collective need to know for their highest good? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Discipline! You guys! So again, someone could be dealing with being in their last day in the light because of the monster within them. This could be an internal struggle that they need to improve in order to prevent this sudden change from transpiring. And this sudden change could be some type of discipline. Now, this can be taken in another way. This could just speak of, you know, being disciplined, doing something over and over again. But this could also be someone being disciplined over and over again because they're not getting it. Okay? Somebody could be having to take a training course over and over and over again, or something to that effect. Okay? I'm really picking up, though, that this is more or less something serious that could be happening, that could be manifesting into the 3D. But remember, you guys, don't go down a negative thought pattern with this for yourself, okay? Remember that you are 100% protected, okay? If you don't feel like you are, contact your spirit team. Reach out to your spirit team and ask them for protection. Ask for Archangel Michael to protect you, okay? So we have free will and supernatural. So yeah, you have this spirit saying you have the free will to reach out to spirit. Spirit is free for you to consult with. Something could have happened between 2023 and 2025. Someone could be 34 or 39, but doesn't have to be. Here, did I show you guys this one? And then we have supernatural. So free, okay, so spirit here is a free tool for you to use that's miraculous, inexplicable, and otherworldly. You have options. When you feel like you don't, you do. And I want to also say that if you are in a situation right now, and this is either for my collective or others that are perhaps karmically cross-watching, if you have been faced with a situation where you are dealing with some sort of independence issue, remember you still have free will in order to try to change this around. It may become like a learning lesson. There could be fines involved. There could be something going on here, but your otherworldly team is miraculous and they will inexplicably either discipline or protect. And I'm really getting my collective is extremely protected. You could be dealing with a situation that could be supernatural. Now, this could also be the particular energies that are wanting negative for my collective. They could be dealing with something supernatural, okay? Otherworldly, something that's inexplicable in their own life. And this could have transpired since whatever they did, something foolish, whatever they did. This could be transpiring after whatever it is that they chose to do. Creator. Yeah, this particular, okay. Creator. This particular energy could be the catalyst of something, the person who made something, the originator. Now, this could also be a mother or father. Now, this doesn't have to be your mother or father, but it could be. But it could be this individual has children that's done what they've done here. Someone could have done a ritual here. Maynard, I don't even know what this says. This is weird. I don't know, y'all. You have to forgive me. I'll show it to you in a second here. Somebody, whatever they did, this energy that was released, this could have been a supernatural energy that was released because of some ritual someone did. This could be a ritual that they tried to, this person could have been ecstatic to do this ritual, and all this did was bring in some sort of, this was madness. Whatever they chose to do, this was really foolish. Now, someone could be born on the 19th of the month, the 9th. The number 919 could be significant. The number 939 could be significant. All right, let's keep going. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do we need to know about this last day in the light? Oh my God, these cards are so huge. This is why I don't use these decks very often. I love them, but they're really hard to shuffle for small hands. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify this last day in the night. What does the collective need to know about this? What does the collective need to know about this last day in the light? I might just have to blindly pull from these, you guys, because, yeah. All right. Healing. So this individual, if they're facing their last day in the light, there can be healing here. All right. Someone could need to take a trip to the tropics or something, like to Hawaii or something like that. And we have the number 19 out here again. Storm Angel. Collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. There could be an injury here from doing something energetic. Someone could have done this because they have a collision of beliefs or styles. Somebody didn't like someone's attitude or something. Clarify the monster within. Angel de los Muertes. Transitions to the spirit realm. Somebody could have literally, be a monster, and their monster within was trying to transition someone to the spirit realm. This could be an angel of Death. All right. This is this monster within, Angel de las Muertes. We have Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and stuck. So somebody did this because they're stifled, they're bored, they're stuck, they're in some type of lack mentality perhaps. So they've like turned into Angel de los Muertes. This is their monster within. Clarify discipline. Someone could be really stuck from this situation. Winged seer, you see clearly, you're very clairvoyant here. You could see this individual is going to be disciplined. Or this could speak of you being very disciplined. Okay, so take it how it resonates. We also have the number 12, 16, 18, and 35. So these could be dates. These could be days dates in which something transpired, or dates of someone's birthday or age even. Clarify free will. Lady with the Bosch egg. You could have a lot of ancient wisdom when it comes to something here. Something that has to do with spirit. and or free will. Someone could be 31. Angel of Alchemy. Okay, so you have the ability to alchemize things. You could be the Angel of Alchemy. You could have the ability to change things from something negative to something positive. This could be ancient wisdom of alchemy. Ancient wisdom to create miracles. We have the number 31 and 21. That could be significant. 2131 or 3121 could be like someone's phone number. 3123, 2123. Something could have happened between 2021 and 2023. Pink Lotus Fairy. A time for spirit. So you could know when something is a time for spirit and when something is when it's too late. You could have this ancient wisdom here. But I'm really picking up, it's never too late. But if you're truly connected to your spirit team, you're going to know, because you're going to receive messages, downloads of what's going on in and around your life, for you, around you, what other people are doing. So I'm picking up when someone does something negative to you, collective, you have the ability to alchemize this. This is what brings in miracles for your life. These learning lessons that should be for other people, that they're actually invoking into your life, trying to control, play God, whatever it is that they're trying to do. Each and every time someone tries to play God in your life, you're able to alchemize this into a miracle for your life. And somebody here doesn't realize this or know this, okay? But you do, because you're the Angel of Alchemy. You could show people these ways without even speaking. Does that make sense? So if somebody's like watching, you don't have to talk about it. You like be about it. You do it. You show it. Someone could be 43. Clarify supernatural. Out trick or treating. Ooh, y'all. Someone tried to send something supernatural to you. This says out trick or treating. We're here. And this is clarifying supernatural, otherworldly. Now, this could just speak in general, right? This doesn't have to be for one particular person or one particular situation. This could also speak of like it's general, like these other worldly beings are actually here. They're real. They are a part of this matrix-esque life that we are living here. Somebody could be born in May and be 39 or 40. All right. All right, let's clarify this last card here. And then we're going to get into, oh, dang. Angel of Time. Ooh. Oh, wow, you guys. This is clarifying creator, maker. Creator is the maker of time. The angel of time. The Mother, the Father, the Holy Spirit. Wow. Someone could be 40 or, wow. You guys, and I just said 40, and then the number 40 comes out. Whew. I have so much chills today, you guys. I can't. I'm like, I'm almost speechless at the cards that are coming out. Okay. And trust me, I know that I'm very connected, so that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about how these are, it's very relevant. Okay, let's go into, all right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some clarification for her last day in the light? Declutter. Let go of the old and create a new sacred space for yourself. So if someone is feeling like it's their last day in the light, it's okay to create a new space for yourself, a new attitude, a new style, and heal. Declutter these unexpected changes or sudden shifts that you're dealing with, and create a new sacred space for yourself. Just let go of this old, whatever this is. Decisions, and spread your wings. The need to gain clarity through decision making. So it may be important to declutter your thoughts so you can make a specific decision. This will bring in some type of confidence that leads to freedom and growth. Now, this is clarifying the last day in the light. Storm angel and healing. So you could be healing something that you're letting go of. Someone here could be. You may be needing to just declutter in order to be able to, this could be declutter like mentally or declutter physically, because our surroundings are a direct reflection of how we feel on the inside. Okay, so maybe it's important to declutter everything around you in the 3D and within, so you can make a decision and get clarity on something. And this will lead to some type of freedom and growth. And now this last day in the light doesn't have to be someone going to jail, as I was speaking of it in the beginning. It very well could, but this is going to be something that brings in some type of freedom and growth for you, or the ability to spread your wings. Yeah, so pay attention. Look out for the divine. Acknowledge. Look out for signs from the divine. Acknowledge red flags. So if there's something that's going on here that's a red flag with this monster within, just beware. Clarify monster within, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. This could be a twin flame that has a monster within, someone that you dated. This could be someone that's like a spiritual connection to you. This could literally be this Angel de los Muertes that brought this spiritual connection in for you. This could have been because you both needed to learn something specific here. Someone could have done something because they were bored and stuck, and you could see clearly through this twin flame. Now, a spiritual connection between you and another could be a soulmate relationship. Just because there's a spiritual connection between you and another doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be a good soulmate. And I'm sorry, you guys, that there's some noise happening. We had the most crazy storm I've ever experienced in my life last night. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't scare easily, but the thunder was so strong, it shook my house and I'm on the 3rd floor, and we have earthquakes here all the time. And it was so crazy and so scary, so loud and so earth shaking. I literally woke up out of a dead sleep screaming. So something major was happening last night, and I just get affected by these types of things. But anyway, my point is they're out like taking branches down off of things because, like I said, the storm last night was crazy. We have recognition and sacrifice. You could be getting some type of admiration for something hard you've worked on. This could be something you've worked on, like clarifying or being able to... Damn, that's so annoying. So you may have been able to work hard on something here. This could have been something in the spiritual realm that could have stifled you and or left you stuck, but instead you were able to transmute this. It could be energy that, you know, a twin flame could have literally tried to bring in this angel of death for you. This could have been in the supernatural, but you're a winged seer. You knew this. You knew what was going on. You knew what was going to happen. You knew how this was going to end. So you could be getting some sort of recognition for sacrificing something. You could have gave up something for some type of future reward. This could be why you were not affected. Somebody could have sent something like supernatural or like paranormal to you, and whatever this thing was, it could have just came in and saw your light and literally left, exited. It was like, I'm not messing with this. It's like the devil trying to mess with God. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting here. The devil doesn't play. God controls all. God controls good and evil. And evil knows better than to go up against God. Even if someone's not a believer, even if somebody talks the talk but doesn't walk the walk when it comes to their belief in the spiritual realm, they know not to mess with it. And so this could be why whatever this person has done could be the last day in the light for whatever they did to be a monster towards someone. And they are going to get disciplined for this. They have free will to do this or not, and they chose to do this. Again, this could have been sending something otherworldly to you. And instead of this affecting you, you transmuted this. You have this ancient wisdom to transmute this because you are the angel of alchemy. They literally sent this supernatural paranormal thing here and had the free will to send it. And they sent it to the angel of alchemy, which is, you have a unique ability to be able to change whatever this negative is into something positive for you. You could have experienced, I'm picking up that the person this is happening to, this angel of alchemy, you could have experienced so many negative things in your life that you can now see things coming a mile away. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. And because you're able to, why is my back itching so bad? Sorry, y'all. So anyway, you're able to alchemize whatever this is. So you actually enjoy getting things negative happening to you because, not because we want negative things, but because you have the ability to transmute this into something positive for yourself. I'm sorry. This is kind of funny. Yeah. You have the ability to resolve issues. And so you just accept situations gracefully. All right, let's move on. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get something for a last day in the light? Yeah, you could be seeing synchronicities here. Fully aligned to your soul purpose, strategically orchestrated messages, an event where needs are met. This coming after I was speaking of you being the angel of alchemy. Okay? Clarify discipline. Pleadian. You understand polarity and balance. Here to help the human race evolve. Challenges of social norms. So you could be a very disciplined Pleadian. I don't use this. You guys, I went through all my decks and there's so many decks that I just do not use that I decided to pull out. So clarify supernatural, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. We have Stardom and Polarian. Wow. Shy away from sudden changes. You could shy away from sudden changes. You are a great team player. You're not showy and stay in situations for a very long time. So you could have long cycles here. Someone could be social media famous or entertainment famous. Someone has a high social status, or this is what's going to be achieved. Something here could be setting this in motion, right? So even like this energy who perhaps has been trying to do negative things to you, if that is something that you're resonating with, this particular energy could be actually catapulting someone to stardom, whether this be entertainment, social media, or just the social status. That leads me to think that this individual who is this monster has some type of platform. You could as well, but I'm getting that somehow this monster is going to catapult you to stardom. Okay, we have burning karma, burning off past bad karma, step towards soul freedom, advancing toward your your true potential. This is clarifying creator. Hold on a second, guys. So someone here needs to, I'm not saying this is your energy, but the creator of this situation here, again, this could be a mother or father, doesn't have to be yours, could just be one in general. This individual needs to burn off some sort of past karma. It's time for them to step towards soul freedom and do this in a timely fashion. Whatever this individual did to create an issue for you here, this is actually advancing you toward your true potential. Now, you could have also burned off your karma over a period of time. You could have worked really hard to do this. We have long life, blessed with a good long life journey of learning, being happy and healthy at an old age. So yeah, you're going to live a very long life because you've worked on burning off your karma. So you're being blessed with a good life. We have singleness, meant to be single on a karmic level. Focus will be your purpose, not love. What have I been saying, you guys? Perfectly content with living a long life and being single. This could be your sole purpose. your life could be about teaching people about karma. The first half of your life may have been spent burning karma, and now you're able to teach about this. You're able to enlighten others about this. One more, please. Ancestors. Yeah, your ancestors. You could have a healing ancestral line, and you working with your ancestors to heal people's pain and trauma and limiting beliefs is what you are here for. You could also be here to help people burn off ancestral curses that has been created. And then on another note, you guys, I'm picking up that there could be somebody's parents involved in something. I don't like that energy. I've been really trying to stay away from any negative energy, you guys, because quite frankly, it's really been, I've been kind of stuck in a rut with this energy, because of course I want to bring you guys readings, but some of the readings have been a little bit on the dark side, and I do not like that at all. It really affects my energy. All right, let's go into this deck. I'm just going to take a few of this deck, and then we're going to go into a couple other decks that are less intuitive and more just out there. Okay, we have Avenger. Yeah, this is you. You are the Storm Angel Avenger collective. You are the one that comes in to balance the scales. When somebody comes into your life, right, by whatever means it is, this could be by mistake or whatever, you actually are the one that balances scales of justice. So when people come into your life, you unknowingly are bringing their karma to the table, and they're forced with having to balance something. These could be violent people, or people that resort to really horrific things. You could be this storm angel here that balances and brings justice to situations of really, really bad people. So that could be your job. Wow. This could be why, if you are the type of energy that feels like you draw a lot of negative situations to you, it's not because this is karma. It's truly because your job is to bring these situations to light for the worst of the worst type of people. So if you've been gang stalked, you've been, like for me, I've been carjacked at gunpoint. I have been through a lot of situations. And at one point in my life, I had to ask myself, why am I being put in these situations? What do I need to learn from this? And what I found out, the messages that I received were from my spirit team saying, we've got your back, we've got you, don't worry about it, but this is your job. This is what you were put here to do. You were put here to change the most evil of evil people, or the most evil energies that exist. So that's why, you could have dealt with gang stalking, harassment, online stalking, blackmail. You could have been catfish. You could have been harassed. You could have been, and you could have proof for all these things. So it's not like it's in your head. You could have proof for this. But that's what I'm getting here. You are the storm angel that shows these people a mirror of themselves and shows them they will be spending their last day in this light, because everybody's given a chance, right? So even these negative beings or energies can evolve in the light, because with everything there comes balance. There is the opposite. Okay, so if we are living in the light, we are going to be, those of us living in the light are going to be dealing with people that are dark. Okay, and even they have to coexist with us in the light. So these particular energies, even though they are dark, they still are going to be spending their last day in the light here. There's going to be some type of surprise ending, sudden shift, something unexpected coming in here. Clarify monster within. Thief. Somebody could be literally trying to steal your joy by sending you Angel de las Muertes, so death angels, to make you be stuck and stifled. They could have sacrificed you to the death angel. This could have been your twin flame. Someone could have been stealing some type of creative idea, or try to, this is creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. And then this says, in the light attribute, shed light on your potential wealth within that can never be stolen. Shed light on a potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Someone could have tried to sacrifice someone and say they were a thief. They could have been doing this to get some type of recognition from someone. Now, this thief could be wanting to improve. Yeah, this particular twin flame could have sabotaged you. They could have been trying to say that you were a thief of something here. This could even be like stealing someone's joy. Someone could literally be afraid of self-empowerment. This particular energy, though, what I'm getting is this particular energy tried to undermine you in a destructive nature. This could be what they do. They could try to steal people's joy. They could be a saboteur. So this could be a twin flame, or this just speaks of a soulmate, karmic soulmate. Clarify discipline. Seeker. Yeah, because you could be a Pleadian collective. You could be very disciplined. You could have a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they may be, and you're willing to search. You could be searching for, this is clarifying, ancient wisdom, a time for spirit, and Pleadian. You are a seeker of ancient wisdom. You are a seeker of spirit. You understand the polarity and balance. You could be here literally to help the human race evolve and challenge challenge social norms. Clarify free will. Mystic. So you could be a mystic. People could look at you as like, you could be you could be catapulted to stardom because of your connection to the divine. Because of your ability to alchemize, being an angel of alchemy. You could try to help people see the light and the dark of things. But you have a very, very intimate union with the divine. You could show people your connection to the divine by creating something miraculous. Did you hear that? That was clarification on my phone across the room. Okay, clarify supernatural. Hero. Yes, you are a hero or a heroine here. Passion for journey of personal empowerment. So this is these are your abilities here are to alchemize things, to prove your connection to the divine and that the divine is real. Now this could also go so much deeper, you guys, because the next card we have is creator. This could be speaking of that you're also the creator of your own reality with Angel of Time and creator. Hold on. Sorry, you guys, there's a lot of information out here. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get some other clarification here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some clarification for Last Day in the Light, Avenger, Storm Angel? What does a collective need to know from this deck? Balance. It's all about balance, okay? Again, you could be bringing in, this could be your job to bring in some type of balance here, to balance the scales of justice. We have it twice. You are this balance avenger. You are the one that creates this balance. If somebody did something negative, you do the complete polar opposite to bring some type of miracle from a situation. This is part of your ability to alchemize everything. Clarify monster within, please. Not finished. This monster within is not finished, collective. I'm sorry to say, this monster within is just not finished. This could be a twin flame. They could be trying to repeat some type of pattern to sacrifice someone, to sabotage someone. They could be trying to sabotage you in the spirit realm or in the 3D. Clarify discipline. Ooh, apology. This saboteur may want to apologize, but they could want to apologize for sacrificing. Trying to force some sort of changes to your life. Someone could be realizing that, as I was saying in the beginning of the reading, somebody has the ability to, you have these abilities. Everybody has the ability to apologize before something manifests into the 3D. It's all about recognizing something. Clarify free will. Jealousy. Somebody could have been doing this because they were jealous. They could have been jealous of your connection to spirit. They could have been jealous of your ancient wisdom. They could be jealous that you were here to help the human race evolve. This particular energy saw what you were here to do. This could have made someone jealous. They could have wished that this was their energy. Clarify supernatural. Regrets. Someone has regrets as to what they did to a mystic because they realize that you alchemized this and turned something into a miracle. This could also be making you famous. And it might not be something that you did making you famous. It could actually be whomever did this, had this plan to do something to you. They could be the one that's in the limelight. They could either be social media or entertainment famous. And now this particular energy regrets whatever it is that they've done because they're seeing the polar opposite happen to you over what they wanted to have happen to you. Yeah, these are the choices someone made. And now they have regrets because divine timing is bringing in something else for you. Because you trust the divine. You're always trying to make the right choice so you have no regrets for tomorrow. You could be teaching this methodology here of divine timing and choices that we all have. Someone's time could be running out for something here. Their time to make a choice of something is running out. One more, please, for creator. Target. Someone could be saying like, somebody could be really working hard to target you. This individual could be like saying, I'm strategizing to win. I won't miss my target this time. Somebody could be trying to checkmate someone. And they're working really hard to do this. All right. Yeah, this could be getting revealed to you by your ancestors, collective. Yeah, this could be being revealed by your ancestors so you're able to heal. Because this isn't your life's mission. Your life's mission, you have a life's mission. And it's not to be constantly fighting these people off. But if you do have to deal with it, it's your life's mission is to avenge these saboteurs with balance. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify last day in the light. This is going to be just memories here for someone. They could be dealing with their last day in the light if they don't choose to balance something out and heal. Clarify monster within. Yeah, this could be somebody that you ghosted, that you stopped talking to. They could be saying that you have unfinished business with them. They could even say you owe them an apology. Clarify discipline. Too late. Ooh, it's too late for an apology. Wow. It's too late for this saboteur to apologize. They could be needing to apologize for some sort of something they did consistently here to create a problem with your free will. Clarify free will. Ooh. Huh. Somebody was trying to do something here to you because they were jealous, and they are not happy that you have ancient wisdom, that you're extremely connected to spirit, that you understand the polarity and balance, and that you're here to heal or help the human race to evolve. And this individual is not happy. Something could have transpired again in 2023. Yeah, they're not happy because they're getting karma. They kicked off this firestorm. They started it, and now they're getting some type of endings or dealing with some type of loss or even some type of mental breakdown. And this could be because you have ancient Pleadian wisdom, even. You're a seeker, a truth speaker, a seer. All right. Clarify supernatural, please. Closing the cycle. So, someone could be upset that you, this mystic, is closing a cycle, leaving this person regretful. Again, you could be this angel of alchemy. Inexplicably, and miraculously working with the divine. Someone has regrets now. There could be closing this cycle. Someone could eat a lot of apples, or somebody took a bite out of an apple that was bad. We have a love spell. Somebody could have tried to send you a supernatural love spell or manipulate something in regards to someone's relationship. If they did this, they've literally cursed themselves, not only in this lifetime, but the next lifetime, until they realize what they did was wrong and apologize. They're regretting whatever they did here. They could have tried to close a cycle for you when it came to love, all because you were bumping heads with this person. Clarified creator, effed up over you. They targeted you because they're effed up over you. They had passion to set out on some type of journey that was like self-serving, and this left them effed up over you. This is the creator of this issue. One more, please, for creator. Goodbye. This person could be actually saying goodbye to you. Goodbye to this plan. Goodbye to targeting you. They're finally making a choice to walk away. Yeah, they're getting that you're secure, confident, and that there's nothing that they're going to be able to do to change that. You also have the ability to see truth, or what's the word I'm looking for? You're able to see some dishonest acts that are being played out here. You're able to see this. Actually, let's use this one. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we get some clarification for the last day in the light? What else do we need to know from this Kipper-ish deck? Surprise. This is a complete surprise to someone that you're actually a storm angel. Something unexpected. Again, this is clarifying last day in the light, unexpected changes. This is going to be a surprise for someone. This could be happening between the 10th and the 14th of the month, or it could be happening to someone who's born on the 14th of the month. Clarify monster within, please. Oh, we have two. We have change and intuitive Kev. So somebody, this monster within could be actually wanting to change. Change their saboteur ways. And someone could be very intuitive and be picking up that whatever this energy is, this individual is not, this monster here is not finished trying to do something. Hold on, you guys. There's so many cards out here. I just want to make sure I can see everything. Yeah, again, this could have been your twin flame or a karmic soulmate trying to change something for you. They could not be, they may not be done with this, but intuitively you know what's going on, so you're able to protect yourself. Someone could be born in September, even September 14th, 1987. Something could have happened September 2023. Something could have happened October 14th. Clarify discipline. Love spell again. So it could be too late for these love spells. Could be too late for this person just to sabotage, because you are clairvoyant. You see clearly. You're not stifled, bored, or stuck. And whatever's gone on here, it's too late. Too late for these love spells. Someone could be born in 1973. Bondage. It's too late to bind someone. And they're unhappy about this. Clarify free will. Health concern. Someone could be dealing with a health concern. They could be getting a health concern because of this karma that's backfired on them because of jealousy. Their health concern could be stopping them in their tracks. They may be being forced to understand polarity and balance. Ancestors. Your Pleadian ancestors could have come in and created a health concern for this individual. They were, now, let's not get it twisted. They had to have been being warned before, and they didn't listen to this internal warning. So they're reaping what they've sown, essentially. Your ancestors with ancient wisdom, you could have Pleadian ancestors that could be bringing this firestorm to this individual. Somebody could be born on the 31st of the month or in 1984. Child. This could be someone's child that got involved in something. Or, oh, I don't like this. Someone could be, oh, your ancestors know you're innocent of something. So they could be bringing you some type of ancient wisdom. This is bringing in justice for you as well. Someone could be born on the 18th of the month. We have expectation and awakening. Yeah, you could be awakening to this situation. You could have been awakened to something supernatural, or this particular individual is awakening to a situation that you could have been expecting something. You could be awakening to this cycle being closed. They could be awakening to the fact that you're a mystic, and whatever they were expecting is over. There's been some type of miraculous, inexplicable situation that's occurred here. It could even be otherworldly. This could be otherworldly Pleiadian beings coming in and protecting you. Clarify creator. This is leaving, yeah. So you're unbothered by this Ice Queen in reverse energy. This could be male or female. With this Ice Queen here in reverse, this is like Queen of Swords. And so that being said, this person's manipulation, they have to say goodbye to something. This has to do with your ancestors awakening them that you're unbothered. That you're actually alchemizing. You have the ability to alchemize this negativity, and that you actually welcome this negative energy, so that way you have something to alchemize, because you know how. You're the angel of alchemy, leaving you completely unbothered. Someone could be 28, 41, 47, or born in 1981. Someone could be born September 28th, 1981. The number 1881 could be significant. Let's see, I think there was another deck that I wanted to use that was new. Or not new, but that I don't normally use. Where are we at on time? All right. We'll take a couple of these. Actually, I'm being called to take another deck here. Third eye, private investigator fell out. So there could be something here. Your ancestors could be literally downloading information to you as they're investigating it. This could be an investigation by the spirit realm. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some clarification for last day in the light and surprise? Angelic ancestors. So this individual is surprised that you have angelic ancestors avenging for you to bring in balance, leaving this individual with just memories. Ooh, and then we have this other card that flipped out. Liar, fabricator, and storyteller. So your your angelic ancestors have your back. They're cheering you on against this liar. This liar could be surprised that you have avenging angels on your helping you. Someone could be born in 1959. Clarify monster within. Poetic justice. This change is going to bring in poetic justice. This could be coming in from the spirit realm. You could literally have the angel of death working on your side as well, bringing in some sort of karma or retribution for what this monster did. This twin flame. This could be a twin flame specifically that you cut off or ghosted. Somebody could be born in 1991, or something could have transpired in 1991. One more, please, for monster within. Ah, yeah, they're being forced to take several seats. This is poetic justice. This is karma. Something could have happened in February 2020. Unsent messages. Somebody could have been writing messages to you. Again, the number 31. So these could be messages that it's too late for them to send. Somebody could have been trying to do something with unsent messages. They could have been trying to sacrifice someone with unsent messages. So with some type of message here, somebody could have got a hold of a device or something and seen that there was unsent messages here. One more. Discipline, abandoned, left for DEAD, deserted. This particular energy wanted to make you have no support. They wanted you cut off or rejected by someone. They could be wanting to apologize for doing this. You could have recognized this person was trying to do this to you. They could have been taking unsent messages and sharing them with people. They could have had a device of yours, or they hacked your device, cloned it, something like that. I don't know much about those things, but somebody could be born in 1981. Anyway, this energy may be wanting to apologize for, someone could be apologizing for abandoning you because they know something is too late. One more, please, for discipline. That's too many. Longing. Now, so, oh my God, this energy. This individual recognizes your abilities now. They want to apologize for abandoning you and tell you they miss you and they want you back. Wow, collective. Clarify free will. We have walk away partner syndrome. Feels neglected and resentful. Left with responsibilities, feels alone in a relationship. Wow. So this could be bringing in some sort of health concern for this individual, forcing them to walk away. They could have done all these horrible, oh my God, my face is itching. I have a hair on my face. So they could have being forced by your ancestors to walk away because you're innocent of something. You have your Pleadian ancestors here to protect you. And now this individual feels resentful. They could have done all this because they felt neglected or that they were left with some type of responsibility. But what I'm getting is they did this to themselves. One more for free will, please. Entanglements. Yes, their entanglements are what created this issue for them. So if you walked away from this individual and they feel neglected and they're resentful that they were left with some sort of responsibilities, including maybe the children, their entanglements are what led to this. Someone could be born in 1978. A third party could have been part of this. Some messy situation or some lies that somebody was telling. Yeah, because you're a truth seeker. This could be your Pleadian ancestry. This person could be like high and crazy and going overboard with something. So they could have been, they could have been going overboard with third party entanglements, getting high, all because they weren't happy with the relationship. Clarify supernatural and awakening. This is a divine masculine that's having an awakening here. They could be having some sort of inexplicable, miraculous situation. And this is like mind-blowing to them. Oh my gosh. Somebody's like falling over or passing out. It's the creator of whoever did this. Family issues. So I'm just reading all this. Somebody here, this divine masculine may be the one that's having these family issues because of the choices that they made to target someone. That this could be to target you, this angel of alchemy, angel of time. The angel of time is catching up with them, forcing them to walk away. This could be forcing someone to be single. One more for creator. Ooh. Huh. Locked up and gaslighting. Somebody could have done some sort of psychological manipulation to your family to create some sort of family issues. They did this on purpose. They tried to bind you to something. This person is an absolute monster for whatever they tried to do. They could have tried to psychologically manipulate you, to alienate you, or to make you feel like you can't trust anybody. And they could have been trying to create some sort of mental anguish for you or your family. And now this person is paying dues. They could have warrants out for their arrest, or they could be getting locked up. This is what's forcing them to stop. This is the divine stepping in for them, targeting their choices to target you. And now they're forced to say goodbye. They're effed up over this situation. They worked so hard on something. They could have even spent a lot of money on something. This could be, like I said, they were trying to target your family. They could have talked to your mother and your father and lied about something. Wow. This was, if you had any family issues, this individual was the catalyst to your issues within your family. So if you dated this person and you ghosted them because they were a karmic soulmate, they are forced to take several seats for what they did, for lying to your family. This is a literal monster. And the only thing that, you know, it's catching up with them. They're going to prison for doing what they did. So they're effed up. And they're effed up because, yeah, over you, but this is what's creating an issue for them. They could be being forced to be single for the rest of their life after what they did. Again, they could have contacted a new flame or a new relationship and spoke some lies in order to create problems. They could have said you had a lot of flings that were short-lived. They were all just karmic connections. This was their wish fulfillment. That you would be overlooked. To manipulate something. To obstruct something. To antagonize something. Going completely overboard with some type of, they could have been trying to create fear or an alarm for someone, saying that you were toxic, trying to cancel you, even cancel you with your parents. This individual could be jealous of your beauty because they have childhood issues that are still operating in the shadows. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Oh shoot. Sorry, y'all. I know that was loud. That deck always falls off the edge of the back of the couch. I mean, the back of the desk, the couch. I guess that could be happening too, but it's not happening here. Maybe it's happening to you. Okay. Let's get a positive card to close out this reading. First, let's get some signs, and then we'll close out with that deck. Holy Spirit, holy angels, what signs are involved in this? This could be your sign. This could be their sign. This could speak of the season in which something transpired. Cancer, June 21st through July 22nd. Any other signs for the collective? Virgo, August 23rd through September 22nd. Ooh. Pisces, Aquarius, and Leo. Pisces is February 19th to March 20th. Leo, July 23rd through August 22nd. And Aquarius, January 20th through February 18th. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Cancer again. All right. Let's get a positive message here. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Can I get a couple positive messages here for the collective? Holy Spirit, holy angels. Healing. So right now is a time for healing and protection. Call in your spirit team to help you with this. Uh-oh, where's my glasses? Hold on, you guys. Let me grab them. All right. Healing. Magical guidance. Health issues and chronic pain take their toll, affecting the way you live your life. Be humble and seek the appropriate help and medication, but allow, too, the healing of energy of the spirit to soothe your discomfort. Investigate the beneficial healing properties of natural remedies by seeking out a qualified herbalist or pain relief through natural energy healing practices, such as Reiki or meditation. There could be like some sort of monitoring spirit around you. There's like a gnat. Okay, so let me read this part again. Investigate the beneficial healing properties of natural remedies by seeking out a qualified herbalist or gain relief through natural energy healing practices such as Reiki or meditation. Reducing your intake of alcohol, caffeine, and sugar. Reducing your intake of alcohol, caffeine, and sugar will raise your energetic vibration on all levels. So take sensible steps to ensure the restoration of your health and listen to the signs that your body's trying to tell you. So also, what I was picking up earlier about someone having health issues, this could have been something someone directly tried to do to you. This is gross. Okay, so let's go ahead and read protection. It's time to retreat simply and quietly from a situation. Danger could be lurking in the shadows, and you're being urged to assess the situation carefully. The magical symbol of the pentagram lends you its secret. Oh my God. The magical symbol of the pentagram lends you its sacred sight. This ancient talisman calls you to seek the truth as it encircles you within its energy of protection. The ancient talisman calls you to seek the truth as it encircles you within its energy of protection. It's vital that you're shielded from the harsh energy of others as your sensitivity increases. When you open yourself up to higher spiritual vibrations, protection is always key to give you the freedom to work your magic. You could say like a affirmation: star of protection, a circle of salt, surround and safeguard me from any default. Guard me from danger, gossip, and hurt from those who may curse me and dish out the dirt. I call upon the elements preserve my intentions. I don't know if that's a misprint. So I can survive. Standing within, I lift up my arms. Black candle and crystal now banishes harm. Keep safe and defend my energy flow as I raise my vibration. Allow me to grow. Now out of danger, protection in place. Magical work now safe to embrace. Wow. Okay, I like that. I'm going to have to mark this. Okay. So you guys, I'm sorry if you're dealing with this situation. I hope that I've brought some sort of clarity or confirmation or empowering information to you that is going to somehow help. This is, I know, sometimes these messages can get dark, but through the darkness, we gain clarity, okay? And again, even though these messages are sometimes on the darker side, I am bringing you this from a place of light and love, okay? So just understand that truth comes from darkness. This is how we are able to discern as well. So keep up the good work for everything that you're doing, collective, and don't take things in a negative way all the time, because there's blessings in everything. There's blessings in everything. There's light in the darkest of moments, okay? And that light, sometimes we have to provide because the moments can be dark. So it's up to you to be the light in a situation. But remember, this monster here, this liar, is getting poetic justice for whatever they did to you and or your family, okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Please, if you like the reading, please like the reading, and I would love to have you subscribe if you're interested, of course. And I will see you guys tomorrow on the next one, okay? Just remember, you are so loved. Bye.